Hey guys, I'm Andrew the Outlier McCombe and welcome to Outlier. If you're new to our channel, we're all about mastering your inner game so that you can become the outlier in your business, sport and your life, easily, effortlessly and naturally. If you're an entrepreneur, you're constantly innovating, working tirelessly and aiming for growth. But still, sometimes when it matters most, your focus wavers. Self-doubt creeps in, or you just can't quite perform at the level you know you're truly capable of. It's like there's an invisible hand that's holding you back. It's stopping you from hitting that revenue target or launching that key project or achieving that consistent, fluid business growth. You know you're capable of more, but these moments feel like a constant battle, a hidden barrier. What if I told you that that force isn't external, but energetic? What if it's about where your energy is actually focused? Today, we're going to look into the fundamental forces that shape your business: fear and love. I'm going to share 5 key lessons on how to understand this dynamic and start shifting you towards more consistent business breakthroughs. So, let's begin with our first lesson, the ultimate choice. The question that you have to ask yourself is, where is your focus and your vibration? At the core of every experience, whether you're building your empire or just living your daily life, are 2 fundamental energetic forces: fear and love. You see, true outliers, the entrepreneurs who build thriving businesses with effortless ease and joy, understand that business success isn't just about strategy. It's fundamentally about mastering your inner game. It's about that knowing that you'll get what you focus on, and you'll attract what you vibrate energetically with. When your focus is on fear, on potential financial ruin, for example, or on the success of your competitors, or on the fear of judgment from others, or on what you don't want to happen, you're subtly, or not so subtly, sabotaging your own business. Your subconscious mind is like a powerful heat-seeking missile, and it's always going to hit what it's focused on. So if you're constantly worried about failure, your subconscious will find every possible route to create that reality for you. If you've got any focus on fear, that's simply a distraction pulling your missile off its true course. The outlier understands this and trains themselves to consciously and consistently shift their focus back to their true, love-aligned desires. This internal tug of war isn't random. It's often linked to a protective part of yourself, what I call the ego. And now, this leads us to our second lesson. Ego drama, the protective mechanism behind fear and resistance. Your ego was likely formed at a very young age, a well-intentioned mechanism that stepped in to keep you safe from perceived pain or trauma. For instance, if you were told as a child that money is the root of all evil, or that it's not safe to be seen, your ego took that as a program to protect you. But now, as you strive for your outlier potential, this same protective ego can get triggered. It misinterprets growth and success as new threats because they take you outside of your old comfort zone. Its biggest fear is its own death or becoming unnecessary, so it can subtly create drama or resistance to keep you focused on fear, where it feels essential and in control. This can manifest in countless ways in your business. It can be anxiety around sales, causing you to procrastinate on making calls. It can be imposter syndrome, telling you that you're not good enough to lead that team or launch that project. Your brain's primal alarm system, the amygdala, can even kick in, triggering fight or flight responses when there's no real external threat. Just the ego's old programming taking over, trying to keep you safe in your old unfulfilling patterns. Now, for our third lesson, the sneaky presence. Here's a powerful insight that can immediately disarm much of that fear. What you fear already usually exists in some form in your life. If you fear financial ruin, perhaps there's already an underlying insecurity about money or a persistent struggle with income that you've been managing for years. You've already been dealing with it. If you fear judgment, maybe there's a subtle criticism or anxiety around external opinions that you've been living with. If you fear public speaking, it might stem from a subtle fear of being misunderstood that you've carried since childhood. The crucial point is this: if it already exists, you've been dealing with it, and often for years. This insight is incredibly powerful because it removes the terrifying mystery of a future unknown problem and places the challenge squarely in the present as something that you've already survived. It tells you
I've handled this before and I can handle it again. You've already developed a coping mechanism for it, even if it's an unconscious one. You don't have to face a new fear, you simply have to face an old one and learn a more effective way to deal with it. So remember, what you fear already exists. If it already exists, you can handle it. And the good news is these internal patterns, they're not flaws, they're often what I call internal software bugs. Outdated thoughts and limiting beliefs that can be understood and reassigned. Which leads us to our fourth lesson, the conscious shift. The first step when it comes to the conscious shift is to simply acknowledge the fear, anxiety, or internal resistance when it arises, without judgment. Just notice it. This is the act of bringing it into your conscious awareness, preventing it from running on autopilot. When you feel that old energy arise, simply say to yourself, "Hello, old friend, I see you." And this simple act of acknowledgement takes away its power to unconsciously control you. Then begin to consider that that part of you creating the fear, your ego, could be reassigned. Imagine consciously shifting your focus from fear-driven drama to a love-aligned flow, allowing your inner game to effortlessly amplify your outlier business results. This isn't about fighting these parts of yourself, but learning to work with them and direct that powerful inner energy towards your true desires. The ego isn't an enemy to be destroyed, it's a part of you that simply needs an updated mission. You can consciously say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I'm safe now. I choose to move forward with love and trust." And this transforms your relationship with yourself and often opens up new possibilities. Just give it a new role. Think of it as a new role. Ego, I now allocate you this role of, and make it positive. Okay, this brings us to our final lesson, your power of choice. The ultimate empowerment lies in realizing that returning to a love-focused state is a conscious, accessible choice in any moment. You have the power to direct your inner heat-seeking missile back to your true target. Now, one powerful way to immediately shift your energetic vibration is through simple, conscious affirmations. You can use these silently to yourself, anywhere, anytime, to immediately shift your energetic vibration and redirect your focus. For instance, if you feel anxiety about a sales call, you can say, "I'm a powerful co-creator. My work is a gift, and I'm a magnet for perfect clients." If you feel fear of public judgment, you can affirm, "My voice is important, my message is a service, and I am safe to be seen." It's about being hyper-vigilant about anything distracting you from your ideal outlier life, like other people's dramas or negative external input, and consistently pulling your attention back to your desired reality and purpose. The outlier understands that the battle was won or lost in their own mind, and they consistently choose to fill that space with love, vision, and aligned energy. So, to recap, move beyond fear-driven business by consciously choosing where you place your focus. Understand the ego's protective role. Recognize that what you fear often already exists. Practice acknowledging your inner resistance and consciously redirect your inner missile with the power of love and affirmations. Your ability to thrive in business and in life truly depends on this inner alignment. If you want to get greater clarity on your inner game so that you can live your outlier life more easily, effortlessly, and naturally, I've got a powerful free tool for you. It's the Outlier Entrepreneur Breakthrough Detector Quiz. This insightful reflection is your very first step to finding the number one thing, or possibly many things, that are sabotaging your business success. By answering these deep questions, you'll get personalized insights sent directly to your inbox. And as a bonus, you'll also get access to our 10-part Core Outlier Principles video series, which dives deep into each foundational principle. To get access and to start uncovering these crucial insights, just type quiz in the comments section below, and we'll send you the link. Okay, and finally, if this video has helped you, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and feel free to share this video with any other entrepreneurs that you know who are ready to become an outlier in their business and their industry. Until next time, remember the Outlier Code. See it, feel it, believe it, do it, let go, and appreciate. I'm Andrew the Outlier McCombe, and here's to unleashing your inner outlier and living the outlier life. I'll see you soon.
Outliers.